Darling, you're worrying over nothing. We're just friends. He's like, oh, okay, you want to call off the wedding? That's fine, no big deal. No, sir. That means we are no longer together.
Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to another episode for our Not So Berry Challenge. I'm starting off this episode back in Magnolia Blossom Park, where we had our Sims Sessions Music Festival. We have Orange Bailey Moon over here with his no eyelashes face. I don't know why this has been happening, but it is. Then we've got Aurelia over here, who is kind of like almost like lost, I would say, but oh my god, she's so cute. She's so cute, and all of you really love the way she's actually turned out. And then we had the last person in our little motley crew who literally sidelined us with a surprise that even I was not expecting whatsoever. So this girl, Autumn Berry, who is our Rose Sim, got engaged in the last episode, which was super crazy. I did not plan for that to even happen. I was going to hope that I could do it in this episode, but she decided at the end of the last one, you know what? Gonna go a step ahead of you. Today we are going to try to figure this whole thing out, because in one sense it's good because it helps us get through the serial romantic aspiration a little bit faster, and the whole challenge requirements, because as we look, our rules and requirements are, we've already done this, have one child, so yes, we've done that. We still have to get through the politician career, which luckily we only have to get one more level, so we are very, very close to finishing that. We have 7 boyfriends out of 8, so this is almost completed. We are about to enter this realm, so leave someone at the altar, an interaction available during a wedding. I'm hoping we could do this one in today's episode, because Orange actually doesn't have a lot of time before he ages up into an elder, and I would like to do the wedding before he hits, starts hitting the 60s realm. And I also happen to think that if we do a wedding in this episode, then it kind of fits with Autumn's decision to get engaged super fast, because she already went ahead and decided that she wanted to get engaged, and Anton did the whole proposal. So it makes sense that we kind of rushed the wedding a little bit, because it fits in with her whole idea that I need to get married, I need to do this, I don't want to be one of those people that, gets married super, super late. I want to be like everybody else, but also thinking that Anton is everything that she needs in a husband, because her idea of being the perfect spouse is that you have to have the job, you have to have the looks, the perfect corporate business. I mean, Orange is already in a lot of those categories himself, but because that is her ex, and because they have a lot of history and there's a lot of love there, in her mind it doesn't make sense for her to marry him, and she's nervous about it because she doesn't want to get her heart broken one more time. We're going to be divulging a little bit into Aurelia's story as well. We've already kind of done that in a couple of episodes so far. My main goal is I want to finish everybody's story before we start going into the next generation, because it's going to be a lot to remember the previous gen if I haven't already finished them. But I don't want to keep us in pause mode anymore. I just want to dive right in. So if you guys are still enjoying Autumn's story and are excited for the last final episodes of her generational requirements and series, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your love and support on this section of our Not So Berry Challenge. And without further ado, let's continue with the story. And it happened already off the bat. I'm calling to let you know that Sage has passed away. I was really hoping that I could get Sage to be a part of the wedding ceremony, but it finally happened, y'all. Our Mint Sim has passed away, which means Gen 1 is officially gone. That is it. I wonder about Orange's parents, because are they still alive? Octavia is still alive. Thorn is still alive. Sage and Mana, they're gone. This is a little bit of a damper, because I was hoping that we could have Sage be a part of the whole wedding procession, but this also fuels the fire to Autumn's story, because now I definitely feel that she's going to rush things because her mother has died. We all know Autumn to be very impulsive with a lot of things, so I definitely can see that because of this death, she's gonna want to rush it just to get past it, and also give her a new distraction from the pain that she's feeling. Oh no. Aurelia's in such a terrible mood because she has lost both of her grandparents, especially our Mint Sim, who was her inspiration, her idol, just her whole everything, which is so sad to see. And we've returned home to see, oh, the
Poor thing. This is really hurting her. This is her grandparent that spent the most time with her out of Sage and Mana. I feel for her. I understand her tears, and I only can guess that it's just gonna get worse because now that she's lost both of her grandparents, and tomorrow we have school, so we've got to go to school, pretend that everything is okay. Tomorrow night, she's gonna have to learn that her mother is getting married to a man she's never met before. So a lot of emotions that are gonna be happening in this household. And it's so crazy to me that Autumn really hasn't felt anything yet. Like all of her sentiments, like it's definitely there. Everything else going on, from the engagement to better off without her ex and the fact that she's getting married, all of that is just distracting her from the fact that her mother's gone. There's nothing wrong with having a distraction. I want to make that known because Autumn has a bunch of distractions, but Autumn's distractions are very unhealthy because she does them to get over things or to not think about something that she should have to express. But if you bottle up your emotions a lot, it's just gonna not make it easy for you to heal and move on. Whereas Aurelia needs the distraction because I don't think she's gonna be able to focus much in school. And there she goes, already acting up because now that Sage has died, nobody's going to tell her that she can't do this. I think Orange would definitely tell her, but this is also her way of dealing with it because even when she was a toddler, she used to do random and crazy things in order to deal with the fact that her mother isn't there. Oh, and he's got level 5 of parenting. Great job. Orange is trying his best to be the stable and the calm parent because out of the three of them, he's the only one I feel like who can handle this the best. My little yellow sim is going through a lot. I feel for her. I'm gonna see if I can try to get her to experiment a little bit. We've got some homework. Well, we don't actually have homework because I think she did her homework. Yeah, she already did. And also, if you remember, we've quit Scouts. Aurelia really didn't want to do Scouts in the first place. Like, she only did it for Orange's benefit. Both of her parents were like, well, we don't want you to feel isolated at school, so maybe you can get into Scouts and maybe it would help you to make some new friends. But Aurelia's a loner, so we kind of already knew that she wasn't going to make a lot of friends, or any, if that. It makes sense for her to quit because she's like, listen, I have no interest of going to Scouts anymore. My grandmother's gone, my grandfather's gone, and my mother is literally not listening to me. And Autumn's woken up at 5 in the morning just to clean up Aurelia's mess. She also is thinking about Nohea, so don't worry, we're gonna get the family over tonight. We're gonna get your siblings over so that way we can announce this engagement. Orange, how are you doing, sir? How many days do you got left before you age up? You've got 3. So what I'll do is we'll have the engagement party dinner tonight. Maybe like we'll wait for like 2 more days. We'll go ahead and have the wedding. So Orange has made breakfast for everybody. The cat is literally running around like a bat out of hell. So we're just gonna let Ruby vibe with that. And we're gonna go wake up Aurelia because you've got school today, Bubba. I know it's very hard for you, but you've got to go ahead and get up, okay? I'm gonna get you to go ahead and do your daily essentials so that way you can get ready for school. Autumn's already dressed. She already got her bath. She didn't eat anything yet, so I'm gonna see if I can get her to eat some breakfast. On the bright side, at least Aurelia is feeling somewhat confident. So she feels confident because she has pearly whites, so that is very nice. She's also happy because she had a great dream filled with candy, which is so cute. I love that. And from acne immunity. So all of those are making her feel very nice. She's also thinking about her toddler years. Sage spent a lot of time with her when she was a toddler, so that definitely makes Aurelia feel happy that even though her grandmother is gone, she still remembers those beautiful moments that they share where they did their love of science. She took her to parks. She took her to the old mint house to show her her gadgets and stuff from the lab. So I'm very happy that she got to spend a lot of time with her grandmother before she passed. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Time for everybody to be off to work. I know everybody's trying to distract themselves with different things, like Aurelia's playing chess, Autumn went for a jog, and Orange is playing with Ruby. But sorry guys, it's back to the grind we go. Everybody's got to go. Regardless of whatever's happened in the past couple of days, I need you guys to do your best at school and at work today, all right? Have a good day, everybody. I want her to listen to her teacher because that's kind of what she always does. Now that her grandparent is gone, she can actually make some friends. But I'd say let's wait until she gets into high school, then we can try to make some friends. Because she's been exhibiting lots of signs that she doesn't want to listen or take directions from anybody, let's do homework in class, because it's not totally rebel behavior where she's like, no, I'm not going to listen to my teacher, I'm just going to make a mess in class. But it's like she's not focused. So instead of listening to what her teacher says, she does another teacher's homework, and maybe that'll get her in trouble in school. Oh, and just what I expected, Aurelia's responsibility fell fell out of trait to earn the responsibility trait. And we've got bills now. So we've got $2,000 in bills. Thankfully, we make enough money to afford that. So that is really, really good. And out of all of the people in the household, Aurelia's the one who's feeling it. Like, she's so upset. She can't get past it. I feel for her. Autumn is very focused. So she's like keeping her mind off of that. Orange is okay because he feels confident that, you know, he's gonna probably get a promotion today, which I hope he does. And Aurelia's home. So she's returned with a school project. You're feeling a little bit better. Why? Happy from school, from slacking off. Oh God, no, Aurelia, don't do that. Don't slack off. At least she's still thinking about the toddler days, which is great, but I'm gonna get you to breeze through your homework real quick and then we'll start this project in your room. My neighbor has been really loud lately and it's ruined my sleep. Should I just call the cops on them? Sure, by all means. We did it! Max level in business career. Wait, who is this for? Is this for Autumn or Orange? Top of politician career. We did it. We have been, oh my God, there's so many things going on. Okay, Orange got promoted to angel investor, which is great. And wow, look at our money situation, y'all. And then Autumn, she finished it. She reached the last level of her politician career. So we have completed that off of our Not So Berry challenge. Anton wants to go on a date. Oh my God, yes, let's go on a date. Coffee sounds great. But she has completed her part in Not So Berry, so she is now Sim president. So we are here at this cute little cafe. Oh my God. You guys know that I'm using the Rat Boy save file. So this is super cute. I've never been here before. Oh my God. I love this aesthetic. It is adorable. But right now, Autumn is still happy from the engagement. She is very proud of herself from getting that promotion and actually becoming Sim president of the world. You are now looking at the newest president on the block. Hello, Madam President. How does it feel to have worked so far to become president? I am so proud of you. What better to celebrate than a cute little coffee date with your fiance? She definitely looks a little bit tired to me. Like, she looks like she's had a very long day, but I definitely can see that she's super happy to be with Anton and telling him about this. But I know she would want to talk about, like, listen, we've got to plan this wedding out. But Anton has always been that type of person to kind of like, listen, I get it, but let's just take a moment. Let's breathe a little bit, you know? Like, let's not get so wrapped up that we forget the romance here, you know? Like, this is very, very cute behavior. I love it. This is definitely not one of those relationships where she does not give a damn about the person she's dating or talking to. Like, it's not like her relationship with Noel or even her relationship, who's the other guy? But yeah, I definitely get the feel that this is a very genuine relationship, which makes me super, super happy. It's nice to be with someone I can talk to for hours. See, they would be perfect for each other. If I wasn't so keen on Orange, I would say they would be a perfect couple. So I feel like for her, because she believes that Anton agrees with her on everything, they're so perfect for each other, that he is definitely the one for her. Not realizing that her relationship with Orange is definitely more of the ideal romantic relationship. Yeah, they have their fights, they have their moments where they don't see eye to eye, but they are definitely more in love and more happy, and I think they find more fun with each other than she does with Anton. But this date is going to end pretty soon, and as much as I like seeing these two lovebirds together, we're gonna get ready for tonight because we're inviting all of our siblings over and we're announcing this engagement. So somebody has come home feeling very flirty after a wonderful coffee date. Orange is in a very confident and focused mood, which is nice, but we've got Aurelia who's still not over this. I'm gonna have you work carefully on this project. Even though she's dealing with her grandmother's death, she's still very much into science, so I don't think she would slack off. And maybe she would probably tell herself, like, grandma wouldn't like it if I slacked off, like that was her passion. And that's probably what prompts her to become more like obsessed with space, is that after Sage died, she realizes that, you know what, grandma never got to go to space. Grandma never got to prove her theory on aliens inhabiting the earth. Like, she said she saw the aliens in her workplace, which, remember in one of the episodes, Sage actually did meet an alien. Now is my chance to definitely prove that what grandma said was true, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to go ahead and meet my own first alien, learn about the species, and just be kind of like what grandma was. Maybe not a scientist, but an astronaut.
Ooh, and she's actually feeling hurt by somebody. Time might heal Aurelia's pain, but it still hurts from now. Who are you hurt by?
So it's not him. Maybe it's Autumn? Does she feel hurt by her mom?
She does! She feels hurt!
Oh man, this is really making my heart like really sad because she feels hurt that her mom is not even paying attention. She's just gone into her bedrooms, told her that, get ready Aurelia, we're having dinner tonight, there's some important news. Not even looking like she doesn't even want to help me with my project. She didn't even ask me how I'm doing since this whole thing transpired. Like, she's really going through it. Autumn, you really need to try to make up for what is going on between you and Aurelia. This is not good. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, I've got Autumn here to go ahead and start on this fish dinner, which she is super excited about. And the guests are already arriving. I can see. So I just saw Nohea. Then we've got, oh, poor Houston. Aurelia's still feeling terrible right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let her do a respectful introduction with Kalea because I don't think she actually had any time with Kalea ever. Like, she's met Nohea, but I would like it if she could meet her young aunt and uncle and could also do the same for Houston. And at this point, I feel like she would also be asking for help because clearly her mother and her father are a little too busy right now. So maybe auntie and uncle can go ahead and help us with this class project. She's doing the solar system, which I know Sage would have loved to help her with. But we also got to remember that Sage had 4 kids. So Autumn isn't the only Berry kid that knows how to do science. So we've called everybody to the grand meal. What are you talking about that you can't get to this? You love me, right? I saw some really cool toys online and I want them so much. Please, can I get some? Okay, she's definitely asking Orange this. So you know what? Fine, here. You can go ahead and get your toys because I feel like that's good compensation. You've been ignoring the child.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, guys, stop getting off topic. We just need to do something very simple, okay? So apparently nobody wants to eat. We can't call anybody to the grand meal because Autumn swears on her life that we all can't get there. Aurelia, come get your dinner, babe. I know you guys did it. Look at that. Kalea helped her with her project. Great job, Kalea. I knew you could do it. All right, everybody's okay. They're having a good meal. The fish dinner seems to be really good, but I'm gonna announce the engagement to Orange and we're just gonna do everybody one at a time because I can't do it like a big celebration like I would want to. I wish there was an interaction for that, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna do it to everybody and see what each of their reactions are. I wanted to let you know that I got engaged. I'm getting married, Orange. He seems okay with it. Like, he's just like, oh, really? Wow. But it doesn't sound like he's mad. But though I feel like maybe for Orange, he might just be hiding that right now. Oh, she's feeling sad now. Now that she's announcing that she is getting married, it's really reminding her that Sage and Mana won't be here to see this wedding. Like, they're really not gonna be here. Oh, Nohea's happy for her. He's giving her a hug, so that's great. And I think she's gonna tell Kalea, Houston, Tanya already, we told her. And maybe a little bit afterwards, she can also go ahead and tell everybody that, you know, she won the election. Because I'm pretty sure most of them know. If they watched the news, they would know. The reactions are pretty positive. Like, she gets plus friendships with a lot of them, which is great. I do feel like Orange is not very happy about it. Like, he has a little bit of a front and kind of doesn't want to cause drama because there's guests here, so he doesn't want to cause a big issue. But you can also see that Autumn is really now, it's starting to hit her now that she's lost both of her parents. This is kind of what Orange also warned her about. You need to take time to heal. It's too much happening at once. And Aurelia now is told. So I feel like she's got positive reactions to everybody, but I don't know. Some of them I just feel like they're not fully genuine. Oh God. She blew a kiss to Orange and now Anton's just like, what the hell was that? What I don't need is for them to fall out of their engagement with each other. This is the problem with having like so many romantic sims at once. Anton saw her and Orange exchange like a type of energy and look, and he was just like, what is it going on between you? She probably also told Orange, or he said it, whoever said it first. Most likely one of them announced that, okay, well, if you guys are gonna get married, where am I supposed to go? Should I move out? Looks like I'm gonna have to get an apartment. And Anton is probably just like, wait a minute. You two live together? are you two dating or something? And she's like, no, he's just my baby father, that's all. And I can see that Anton will probably be like, that's a little weird though. It's a lot going on tonight. I want to try to find some time that she can pull him outside and be like, listen, you have nothing to be worried about. Me and Orange, like, we're just co-parents, that's about it. There's nothing romantic going on with us. But I do feel like Anton is like, listen, I'm not a dummy. I know when something is going on, and again, you share a child together, so it makes total sense if there is still romantic feelings between you two. So I had to get rid of her sentiments in order to get this romantic action to work, but seems like he's okay now. She's giving him lots of kisses and letting him know that, Anton, you're going to be my husband very soon. It's only you. I only care about you. And basically like trying to mend whatever it is that is going on between them. But I really needed them to mend that so that way on the wedding day he doesn't try to break up with her, because she needs to break up with him. So that's the whole idea. Oh, we got a gold medal. Yay. So everybody's going home now. Everybody is extremely exhausted. I feel for them. Autumn already went to bed, but I am gonna wake her up because this is definitely the time where Orange is just like, listen, we need to have a talk. Oh my God, look at this interaction. Oh God, you missed it. The interaction was ask if more than flirting had happened. So I'm guessing that he wants to know if this is true. And obviously it is true that she is getting married. I feel for him that he wants to tell her like, listen, we have so much history together and I profess my love to you and you did it to me too. Not really. Like, she didn't really say that she loves him back. I'm really carrying this relationship. You don't offer much at all. Oh my God. But that is true, because he's just like, listen, you are doing so many things at once. Aurelia is upset. She's mad at you. You got engaged without telling anybody, and you bring it on at this dinner party. And now you're telling us you're getting married very, very soon. Autumn, you're doing so much. What is happening right now? And I feel like for Autumn, she's definitely going to tell him that, like, listen, this is not your business and I'm getting married. That's the end of it. I'm not having this discussion with you anymore. So you're gonna have to move your stuff, get out my house, because my man needs to move in here. While Orange has decided to go sleep on the sofa tonight because he's just like, fine. If you really want me out of your life, then your fiance can have this apartment. I'll move out and be out of your way. But just know that Aurelia's not taking well to this. She's drifting away. You're going to lose everything. It's kind of like a threat, but then it's not really a threat because it's true that she really is going to lose everything if she doesn't start seeing things for what they are. It's understandable that she's in a lot of pain, but she's not the only one suffering. And I think Orange just wants to drive that home like, Autumn, you need to look at what's happening. Our family is breaking apart. We had a smooth rhythm and everything, but until Mana died, that's when you became distant. You didn't care about anything else. We are losing our daughter as we speak. We need to fix this. I don't think that she's going to realize that. I think unfortunately she's going to realize it when she gets to that altar and realize that her family is more important. But that's kind of how I planned it to be. It's just a very fatal flaw of hers to really rush into things and try to find so many distractions. It's literally 6 a.m. and I've got to send this girl to school. I am literally the worst caretaker there is on this planet. But like I said, that's how I planned it to be. I wanted it to be where Autumn would not really be focused on her family so much. She would be focused on making sure that she's well taken care of, that she forgot that she has a daughter. And even though they're not together, her and Orange, she still cares about him. And the fact that he's not happy and that she's literally kicking him out of the apartment that they bought together. They bought this together. Hell, if it wasn't for Orange's paycheck and 40 grand, we would have never been able to buy this penthouse. So she needs to relax. And look at my baby Aurelia. She is literally cleaning up the dishes. She's so tired, still dressed in her party outfit, but she's cleaning everybody's junk. Like, we have the best daughter in the world. Oh my goodness. Autumn, you need to be so lucky that your daughter's doing this. Like, her mom is passed out on the couch, didn't even go to bed, but Aurelia's doing her best. She didn't even get any sleep either. So come on, I gotta get you to use the bathroom. We gotta get you to take a bath, and we'll see if we could sneak in a little bit more sleep. I'll try to get her to cry it out because maybe that'll help get this emotional turmoil off of her, because she still feels hurt being near Autumn and she's still not over the death. So I told you, these couple of episodes lately have been very sad, and they've been very hard for me to record because I want to console them and I want them to do interactions that make them closer, but it's just been a train wreck. Oh well, it's time for the grind. So Autumn is off to work, and unfortunately Orange has to go to work after where things left off the last time.
I don't have high hopes. And poor little Aurelia has to go off to school. At least she did her project, and thanks to Kalea, I'm pretty sure she's going to get promoted to the next grade very early. So I don't know. She's feeling really down about it today. Her sleep is actually terrible. So you know what? I'm gonna get her to sleep in class because she needs to build up on that. Plus it makes sense because if you remember, her mom had this party up until like 4 a.m. So the girl didn't get any sleep.
Great parenting.
And he's jealous. Oh my God, look at this. From jealousy, you and your soulmate are destined to be together forever. Then why are they flirting with another? Oh my God, he's so upset. He's so sad. Caught the love of his life flirting with another. Are they joking around or losing interest? So he's very much jealous of the whole thing. He doesn't like the idea of her getting married, and it's not to him. So Orange is definitely taking this whole engagement thing. That's what I knew. I knew last night was just like, oh wow, you're engaged. And then now that he's talked to her about it, he's just like, it shouldn't be him, it should be me. We all feel for you, Orange. Don't worry, sir. We all feel for you, but I'm gonna have to ask you to work hard. I know it's gonna be hard, but do your best. Autumn is already working hard at work because she's a workaholic, so that makes total sense. But we are actually, before I even say anything else, let me just check how many days does Orange have left. He's got 2 more days. So what I'm thinking, tomorrow we do the wedding. We won't do the wedding today, and we've got an intruder in my house, so
Not really happy with that.
and already Ruby is running away. I mean it took her long enough at this point. So okay, so we've got $3,000 because Autumn came home, so that's great. We have to pay our bills because our landlord just threatened us, so let's go ahead and pay that right away. You can see life right now for this family is just not going well at all. My poor little darling is feeling so terrible, so I'll get her to breeze through her homework. How else are you feeling right now? Let me see all of your interactions. So you're feeling still sad about a loss of a grandparent, which is totally understandable, but what else are you feeling right now? Look at her sad little face. She's trying so hard to do her homework while she's so sad. Missing my furry friend, kind of already know that. Decorated, she loves the house. Someone lives here because it's clean. Ocean eyes, I know, because she's still sad, but also she's still upset from feeling hurt by somebody nearby. Sometimes Aurelia can barely think straight when she's around a sim who caused her pain. Damn, that's harsh. Autumn has caused her so much pain that Aurelia can't be around her, that she's just like, I need to be by myself. If anything, this has made her more of a loner than anything else. And Orange did good. He brought home $5,000. We've almost got $40,000 in our bank account. Like, I'm so serious when I say this. Us giving money to Aurelia when she moves out to live in, I'm planning to have Aurelia move to Oasis Springs because the secret lot that she's going to have to find is in Oasis Springs, so it makes sense for her to move there. This whole household is in such disarray like now that I don't even know how to react to it. I want her to go work on her off hours because that's definitely something she would do, but she's so tired that she doesn't even want to do that. Nohea's here, so that's nice. Maybe I can get Orange to go ahead and do some jogging with him, but I'll get her to go to sleep for a quick minute. I agreed to work out with Nohea, so that's really nice. I don't know if this is base game or if it's a mod, but you can agree or disagree to work out, and I really love it. So Orange is gonna go ahead and do some working out. I feel like Autumn should go too, but she already did her jog, so I'm gonna let these two go ahead and just chill and hang out for a second. And this actually might be a good time for Orange and Nohea to connect because I know that him and Nohea have been close since they were young, so that's really nice. But I feel like he would also try to ask, you know, Autumn's brother, just be like, well, what do you think about this whole engagement? Obviously Nohea doesn't care. He's just like, whatever. Like, if she's happy, she's happy. But I feel like also Nohea would kind of be like, you know, he probably wanted Autumn to end up with Orange. I feel like the whole family wants Autumn to end up with Orange, so that's not really too out of character. I like Autumn. She's pretty cool. Well, she's your sister, so I would hope you would like her. But I wanted him to ask, what do you think I should do? You know, I love her. I love her with all of my life, but I don't want her to marry this guy. I just feel like that there's something about us that seems right, or am I just being crazy? I don't want it to make
make it sound like that Orange is being possessive, like he doesn't want her to be happy. That's not the case. He definitely wants her to be happy, but he also wants to make sure that she's doing this for the right reason and not doing it because I feel like I have to do this in order to fit the social norm of getting married by a certain age. Or she feels like she has to do it to make her parents proud, because y'all know Sage Amana. Sage Amana would have definitely been like, Autumn, no matter who you want to marry, we're going to be one step behind you every step of the way. We love you. We just want you to be happy. And that's essentially what all Orange wants for her too. He just wants her to be happy. I'm gonna see if he can get more advice from Nohea, because you never know, maybe Nohea can give him something that he's been missing, maybe give him that pep talk that he really needs, you know. I also thought of this because if you guys remember that episode where Orange was serenading Autumn with a beautiful romantic song, well, not romantic, it was a birthday song for her, I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, he didn't finish it and it's still in his inventory, so maybe he could go ahead and finish writing that song for her. Again, I know they're not together, but I feel like at this point it's kind of a given. Like, we all want them to be together. Let's just not even sugarcoat it at this point. Let's go ahead and see if he can, yes, resume a classic piece. So you go ahead and you finish up that song, my friend. He's definitely told Autumn a bunch of times how much he loves her and how much he cares about her, but I think also he needs to finish this song. It's not only a declaration of his love for her, it's also to let her know that no matter what happens, whether you get married to somebody else, please know that I'm always there for you. And he said that multiple times, but sometimes there's just nothing better than a song that really brings it together, you know? So we shall see if he can finish up this song in some days time. Maybe not today. I think I do have a mod in my game that makes songwriting and lyric writing and just composing songs a little bit faster, so we'll see if that works. If not, this might take him like 5 days to write, so we'll see. But everybody's gonna go to bed right about now, but I'm gonna let Orange stay up and just continue to write the song, because I feel like now more than ever he really needs to finish up on it if he's really going to profess his love for Autumn. He finished it. Oh my god, he just finished writing the song. Okay, so let's name it this, My Rose. I feel like that's cute, so there we go. We'll call it My Rose, and that is his song to Autumn. I can't believe he finished it, so the mod must have worked. And it's already the next day. It's Wednesday. Today is the day of the wedding, and already I can already show you this did not go well, because Aurelia came in here to talk to her mother and Autumn completely blew her off, kind of being like, okay, I don't have time for this right now, I've got things to do. And she's more mad now because her mother is still not listening to her. Like, you can see it. Autumn's just like, Aurelia, I don't have time. But Aurelia's making it known that I feel depressed. I haven't been able to get over this. Her mother's right there and it's just not even paying attention. Like, she's literally playing a video game. But then you've got Aurelia here who's got tears in her eyes, looks like she hasn't even slept for days. Like, she's so tired. This has been a whole hard experience on everybody, and at the end of the day, Aurelia just wants her mom. I'm gonna see if I can get Orange to try to be like, you have to listen to her. You have not been paying attention and she needs you. She needs you. She's coming to you for advice. She's not even coming to me, and then you have the nerve to ignore what she's feeling. Even though Aurelia is a loner and she likes to be by herself, like, she already feels very awkward about the whole conversation, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't want her mother's love and everything. And I feel like Orange definitely is like, look, we're not trying to make this hard for you. We want you to be happy on your special day, but at the end of the day, you have to realize it's not about you anymore. This is your family, and that even extends into her relationship with Anton. When you get married, your husband is going to be a part of your life. You can't ignore him the way you ignore us. You have to be there for him, and if you're not, you're gonna lose him. I appreciate Orange being concerned about her, because at the end of the day, he cares about her and he really wants to make sure that she's okay and that she's doing this for the right reason. Aurelia is going through a phase. She found a spirit animal. Aurelia will only want to wear her bear suit. No, Aurelia, please, for the love of God, no, don't do this to me. She is now the avocado bear. Darling, we're going to a wedding today. You cannot wear this bear costume. But it is a beautiful day, so I say we go ahead and start this wedding, because we've got to get this done. And here we go. Here it is at the elegant wedding venue. So let's go ahead and start this wedding. Oh my god, this is an actual train wreck. What is going on with Nohea being literally naked? Kalea stinks really, really bad. And Autumn is pure gold right now. So we gotta fix everybody. Hold on. Let's go ahead and see if we can find our groom. He's somewhere around here. Oh my gosh, where are you going? You're going to flirt with Orange? Are you crazy? Stop it. It's your wedding day. What are you doing? Where is your husband to be? There he is. Okay, so talk to your groom. Let him know that you are thinking about him and that you're excited. You can go ahead and blow him a kiss. She does not want to do this. I can already tell. Look at them. Look at them. They're literally flirting, and I'm trying to get her to go talk to her fiance, yet she wants to stay here and she wants to talk to Orange. Kind of shows me that she's really thinking about what they said this morning and even yesterday, and now she's just like, am I doing the right thing? Kyoshi looks so cute in his traditional Mount Komarebi wear. I love that. We're gonna talk to Anton. It's bad luck for the bride and the groom to see each other before the wedding, but it's fine. I don't really care. I know there's no like real interaction for this, but I would like it if she could express her fondness and be like, do you think we're doing the right thing? Do you think that we're making the right strides in getting married? Like, we're still pretty young. Anton's probably just like, Autumn, this is what we both wanted to do, obviously. So if you're getting wedding jitters, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Like, let's not even have this right now. Like, let's get married and do what we were supposed to do, because I know Anton really, really likes her. I'm gonna take them both here just for a second because I need them to talk a little bit more privately. Musician, drinks, everybody's ready to get drunk at this point, so that's lovely. I also want to try to get her and talk about Aurelia a little bit, because Aurelia is going to be a big part of this whole wedding, and even just after they get married, because she wants to think about her. She hasn't really been thinking about her daughter lately, and I know Anton is definitely down. At least in my opinion, I think he would be down to have kids, or maybe not. I never even knew. You know what? We should probably ask that. Like, we've never asked him, well, how do you feel about kids, Anton? How do you feel about suspicions, closeness with who? Express suspicions about closeness with, look at these two girls. Is he flirting with these girls? Wait a minute, hold on. This whole story went total 360. Oh my god, is he cheating? I'm gonna ask about this. Okay, so let's talk about Kira and Bella. Kira was the one that we saw when we went for coffee, so I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna be like, I didn't feel, ask for children. I don't feel comfortable knowing that you guys were talking in front of me, and I need to know that you're 1000% into this as much as I am. I don't think I want kids. Oh no, this is not going to be good. Aurelia needs a father. And I mean, Orange is definitely going to be there. But I think this gets to Autumn because she's just like, my daughter is a part of my life. Like, I can't ignore her. So I need to know, are you going to be able to help me take care of my daughter? Oh my God, they're getting into a fight. No, darling, you're worrying over nothing. We're just friends. Boy, I've heard that before. But I feel like she's doing this now because maybe she saw something, like maybe his phone, and maybe he's been texting this person or whatever. Something about it just makes her feel the wrong way. So I'm just going to keep getting her to ask him about it. Like, are you sure there is nothing going on? And probably he would be like, well, let me ask you this. Is there anything going on with your baby father? And she's like, no, there's not. And he's like, well, how can I trust you? Because there kind of is something going on with them because, you know, hello, like that's her baby daddy. This is actually not good because I feel like there is something going on. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but he doesn't want kids. He's saying that he's not doing anything with these other two women. I mean, he's not a bad looking guy. He's very handsome. So I don't know. I feel like, especially with the whole Aurelia thing, Autumn is definitely like, I need to know that you're going to help me take care of my daughter. Her father is definitely going to be in her life, but I need to know this because if you are not down, I don't think I can go through with this. Anton will probably be looking at her like, wait a minute, you're going to cancel an entire marriage ceremony because I told you I don't want to have kids? And I know Anton's probably just like, Autumn, this is like the worst time for us to be having this conversation. Can we just get married? Like, that's literally all we're here for. I don't know why you're bringing this up right now. Like, what's gotten into you? It's really because of the conversation that she had this morning. She's really starting to think about Aurelia and how she's been affected by this whole entire thing, and Orange and how much she loves him. So now I think she's starting to be like, I have to think about my family. This is not what I want, and I also have to think about myself. I don't think I ever wanted to marry Anton. I think I wanted to marry him because the idea of getting married seemed like a great thing and he seemed perfect. But now I'm getting to know him and realizing that we rushed into this. Let's go ahead and start this wedding ceremony, because I know Anton's just like, listen, can we just get married? I just don't want to do this with you right now. Like, let's talk about this another time. Let's get married to Anton. I'll have Autumn do the interaction. Hopefully all the guests can come and actually sit down like normal people. Okay, here we go. Here is the wedding ceremony of Autumn and Anton. Okay, I don't know which interaction is it, because it's supposed to be, this is exchange vows. Okay, I'm trying to look for this before they actually do get married, because that's the last thing that I need. We're not supposed to, but she can get the call off the wedding, and that might actually be it. I'm not entirely sure, so I'm trying to find the interaction, because it's supposed to be leave at the altar. So I kind of want to Google this, because if we call off the wedding, does that count? Does that count as leaving somebody at the altar? I am not entirely sure. Okay, yeah, so I think it's just called call off the wedding, because that's the only thing that I saw, and I saw other people do it too. So here we go. So they're giving each other kisses, but then at the final and last minute, Autumn has decided that maybe this wasn't the person that she was meant to be with. She's realizing that, you know what, I can't go through with this. I don't think that we should have gotten married. I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Anton, but I think it's better this way, and I'm sorry to have wasted your time. I'm sorry to have wasted all the guest time. Like, everyone's just like, what the hell just happened? So I'm sorry to have wasted everybody's time, but I can't get married. We've called off the wedding, we've done it, and they didn't get a negative interaction as of yet, because right now they are still engaged and they're still together. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. So I think I might just have to break up with him, and that's kind of it, because I called off the wedding. So I've left him at the altar, but I do think I'm gonna have to break up with him, because it's letting them stay romantically connected. Like, he's like, oh, okay, you want to call off the wedding? That's fine, no big deal. No sir, that means we are no longer together. I have to break them up in order to make this really like official. Like, this is not happening. Look at Orange, he was just like, really? So there we go, they are officially broken up. Anton and Autumn have broken up because Autumn has realized that she rushed into things with Anton. It was way too much, and she also realizes that Anton is not the one for her. Oh wow, he's deeply wounded. Some wounds take a long time to heal. Being around Autumn brings up painful memories for him. So she's also kind of bitter about it, because I guess maybe that whole situation where she kind of asked him if he was cheating really rubbed her the wrong way. I know Autumn feels really embarrassed that everybody came here, see them break up like that, but it is what it is. I am gonna go ahead and let her go to Orange, because as we all know, this man has been with her for a very long time. He has been there through every breakup, every moment. He is always gonna be there, and he always will be there. I'm gonna get them to be in a group, and I'll pull them aside actually, so that way they could be a little bit more private with this. So here they are, Autumn actually crying to Orange about the whole thing. Like, she feels so bad about it, and she feels like she messed everything up. She wasted everybody's time and feels that, she messed up in a lot of areas. Aurelia's upset with her and whatnot, and she didn't want Orange to be upset with her, but he understands, and he's just like, Autumn, I'm just happy that at the final moment you realize that your happiness should not be rushed, and you need to be happy with everything that you're doing, and I will always love you. And this is kind of where she has revealed her true feelings to him, that I have loved you since I was a teenager, and I will forever love you. I want to get back into a relationship with you, because I think that you are the one for me. I know I didn't realize it at first, but I love you. I really love you. And I think that's just super cute. I know that this is terrible, because she literally was about to get married, and now they're snuggling outside literally in the rain. But honestly, I feel like it couldn't be any more perfect, because we've all been waiting for this to happen. We've all been waiting for them to finally get together, and to see it happen in real life is it's just amazing. So I know she's feeling real crap right now. I know she's so sad about the whole relationship, relationship and that she wasted so much money to do this wedding. But I know she's even more happy that she has the love of her life, and that even though it took her so long to find out and to come to this realization, she is happy that she made the right choice. She chose Aurelia, she chose Orange, and more than anything, she chose her own happiness, which is all we've all ever wanted for Autumn. We've only wanted her to choose her own happiness, which I love. Even Aurelia's here. She's just like, oh my God, what are my parents doing? I will have one more interaction where I can get them to look deeply into each other's eyes, tell how they feel about each other, and promise that they will always be together, and hopefully one day they can get married, which will hopefully be when they're elders. And to make things finally official, here we go. They are getting back together one final time. Autumn has just become the girlfriend of Orange again, so they are dating one final time. We've done it. Aspiration complete. Autumn has officially completed the serial romantic aspiration. We've left somebody at the altar. We mastered the charisma skill. Level 10 of the politician career. Had one child. The only thing left to do is to get married as an elder. So I feel like for Autumn's sake, he's going to wait until they're definitely like deep into their relationship to get married, because after this whole fiasco, definitely she's like, listen, I don't want to get married anytime soon, which he understands, so he's not going to pressure her into that. But one thing I do want to do before this day and this episode is over, because again, I realize I've been recording this for a pretty long time, I'm going to get her also to do a smooth apology to Aurelia, because I think Aurelia really does need it. She really neglected her daughter, and that was never her intention, but I feel like at this point it's needed for her to tell her daughter how much she loves her, how much she's sorry for what she did, and that, you know, she will always love her, and hopefully that she can make Aurelia feel better, because she really does need it. That's all Aurelia wanted. Aurelia wanted just her mom to be like, I'm here for you, baby. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you before, but mom's here now. I promise I won't do something like that ever again. Your happiness and your feelings come first. You are my family. You are my blood, and I love you. And even Orange, he's happy. Look at him. He's just like, see, I told you. Everything was going to be all right in the end. She's still feeling really, really sad, but I feel like she'll tell Aurelia, just be like, Aurelia, guess what? Your dad and I, we're back together. She's a loner, but she would probably be like, really? You guys are back together, Mom? And she would be like, yeah, we're going to be together and we're going to stay together. That is the end of this episode of our Not So Berry Challenge. I am so sorry in advance that this is going to be a long episode. I really do apologize, but I am very happy that I was able to get all of these things done in one episode. So I'm very proud of myself. We will be picking up on the next day, which is most likely going to be Orange's birthday. So we will be picking up the story from there, and we will continue to see Aurelia go through her schooling days. She's going to come down on the last and final days of her about to age up soon. So tomorrow is Orange's birthday, and then next week, Monday, is going to be Aurelia's birthday. So we still have some time to go. This last week in summer is where we're gonna wrap things up for the Rose generation, and I'm super excited to do it all with you, and I hope you guys really did enjoy this episode. This was so long in the making and very much needed episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this episode, and are you happy that you got to see Autumn and Orange finally get their end game? That is all for today's episode of Not So Berry, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.